Good morning. Lonnie Watson here, aka Sgt Claus.
Continue on I-530 north for 14 miles.
Yep, I'm out running errands, got my GPS going, sorry about that. Yesterday I shot a reel where I talked about Sgt Claus a little bit. I was doing kind of a whimsical comedic thing of Sgt Claus doing pull-ups, training up to get ready for Christmas. I'd like to talk a little bit about what my vision is and what my focus is for Sgt Claus. A lot of people are confused. People that are military kind of get him. People that are not kind of don't. So what is Sgt Claus? Well, Sgt Claus is a reimagining of the legend of Santa Claus, embodied in the person of a military superhero type figure. Sgt Claus is jolly, but not so much with a round belly, but with really big biceps. Sgt Claus has really big shoulders. Sgt Claus is really strong. He can even do feats of physical strength. And I'd like to portray Sgt Claus as a bit of a superhero. I think that the legend of Santa Claus has got enough leeway in it that we can add a little imagination to this. In addition to doing Sgt Claus, I also do traditional Santa Claus. If you want Santa in the red suit, you want the ho-ho-hos and all that stuff, hey, I'm there. I can do that too. I'm a professional. I am seriously a professional Santa Claus. I have researched and studied. Next fall, I'm going to be going to a Santa Academy that is taught up in Wisconsin, I believe it is. And it's a week-long academy that covers all kinds of stuff in the Santaization of a man. There's going to be American Sign Language taught so that you can communicate with deaf children. There's going to be singing and dancing and voice training and all kinds of stuff. So this is my first year out as a professional Santa. To give you a little background, I'd always wanted to do Sgt Claus. Originally, he started in my imagination as Deputy Claus. Back when I was a deputy sheriff with the county, I was going to do a Deputy Claus. I was going to visit all the different jail pods. I was going to visit kids at schools, and it was going to be Deputy Claus. But then somewhere along the line, I got out of law enforcement, and I kind of got back in doing military contracting and stuff, and I just decided that Sgt Claus was a better fit. So Sgt Claus is still the traditional Santa Claus. People say, well, can you still wear a red suit? Can you still do photos with kids? Sure, I can still do that. But when I'm doing Sgt Claus, it's all about strength, it's about motivation, it's about inspiration, it's about faith and a positive role model. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm going for with the Sgt Claus character. There's not going to be any weird special effects. There's not going to be any tricks. If I bend steel, it's going to be me bending steel. If I rip a phone book, it's going to be me ripping a phone book. If I'm carrying heavy farmer's walks, handles, that's going to be me. Whatever it is I'm doing, stone lifting, or just talking to kids and taking photographs and handing out gifts and doing what a good Santa does. But what I felt was that Santa Claus is a great thing. Nothing wrong with it. It's a tradition in our Christmas Yuletide celebrations, but I just felt like maybe a different approach might be possible, and maybe it was about due. So I invented Sgt Claus. I got the camouflage fatigues, red camo, red drill sergeant hat, and then I've got several other things that I'm going to wear in the ensemble. Probably a red or a black patrol cap or a red watch cap. In addition, I also have the red Santa hat with the ball on it. I'm looking at a Santa toy soldier uniform, which I've seen, which looks really cool. It kind of throws the 1800s military regalia into it a little bit. Kind of looks like a toy soldier, but only in the Santa Claus character. This is something that people of all ages can enjoy. And I can do any event. I'm user-friendly. Think of me as a Santa Swiss Army knife. I can do Christmas parties. I can do birthday parties even. I can do motivational things. I can do office parties for work. I can do military balls. Military balls are actually one of my specialties. If you're having a military Christmas party or a formal ball, by next year I should have a dress red uniform with all the medals and all that on it, and I should be ready to have that up and running by next year. In the spring, I'm going to be coming out with a Sgt Claus Catalog. Now, once Christmas gets over with and I'm not quite so jolly eating as many cookies and drinking milk and all that, I'm probably going to get quite a bit leaner, and you're going to see Santa with a little bit more of a, for want of a better word, a beach body. And you're going to see Sgt Claus in different settings, perhaps on the beach, perhaps water skiing, jumping out of an airplane. Sgt Claus is going to be making parachute jumps in January. Looking forward to that. This is going to be a really versatile character that I can really use in various settings. I'm hoping that it will eventually move into possibly a television special, or maybe even a TV show on Netflix. The sky's the limit. I'm not ruling out anything with this character. I've already seen a really big response to it. I shot that reel yesterday afternoon about 4 o'clock, and by about 10 o'clock last night it had 500 views. So I'm open to lots of stuff. There's some things that I may have to say no to. I'm depending on what the gathering is and what the theme is and what kind of action's going on. I don't think I'm gonna do a Sgt Claus bachelorette party. No, not feeling that. I think my wife might actually move me to the North Pole if I did that, so that's probably not in the cards. However, if I do a Sgt Claus bachelor party, obviously it'll be clean. It won't be anything that I would be ashamed of having photo or video shot of. We're gonna do this business with honor and with integrity, and it's gonna be something that anyone can watch, people of all ages. We're but we're not out to do anything dirty or risque or sleazy. And then also, we're not going to define it to just children. This is for people of all ages to enjoy. There's going to be some humor. There's going to be some fun. It's going to be something that you can really enjoy. I invite you to go to my Facebook page. I have my regular Facebook page, which is Lon Watson, and my Task Force Concepts, which is my main company that provides strength training and a little bit of tactical stuff, but mostly strength and fitness for military and first responder operations. That's what I do on my other Lon Watson side of the fence. And then I've also got my Facebook page for Sgt Claus.
In 2 miles, use any lane to take the I-30 East, US 65 North exit toward downtown Little Rock.
Sgt Claus and my Lon Watson Task Force Concepts, they both have their own Instagram pages. So feel free to get on there, give me a call. I'd love to do your event. Some events I charge for depending upon the setting and the situation. Some events I do pro bono. Like, I'm looking forward to going to Children's Hospital here during the Christmas holidays and doing some free stuff. I'm going to be meeting and greeting children at Children's Hospital, hopefully, if that pans out. I might be going to the VA and doing some stuff with the veterans. All of those will be pro bono. I'm going to be doing a pro bono gig with Diamond State Canine, photographs with Santa. Now that's going to be in my traditional Santa Claus suit, and we're going to be doing pictures with people and their pets, and that's going to be really cool. That's going to be on around December the 9th. I'm really looking forward to that. I put out an offer that my 100th follower on Instagram would get a free event, and Diamond State K9 was 100 and 101. So they got a free event. So I'm going to be going out and doing some stuff with Chris Lowry.
In half a mile, use any lane to take the I-30 East, US 65 North exit toward downtown Little Rock.
And his staff at Diamond State K9 dog training and boarding. So I'm really looking forward to that. My wife, Lisa, is going to be my Mrs. Claus. She's got all kinds of ensembles that she's going to be dressing
Use
in.
any lane to take the I-30 East exit.
She's broke out her silver glitter Doc Martens. She's got camouflage fatigues like me. She's got a couple
Continue on I-30 East for 2 miles.
Okay, my GPS is really getting annoying. She's got a couple of formal Santa dresses, and if you've ever seen my Mrs. Claus, she's a beautiful platinum blonde who's covered down both arms in tattoos. She's got some of the most beautiful ink that you will ever see in your entire life. And so I'm inviting you to join us. Make us part of your Christmas holiday. That don't wait till Christmas. November 1st, the Christmas season really starts after Halloween, All Saints Day. Sgt Claus is going to be the best man in someone's wedding on All Saints Day, and then I'm going to hit the ground running with Christmas. So don't wait until December to start booking. I recommend that you start booking now because the dates are going to go fast. So get busy and get your dates booked, and call me, and we'll have a phone consultation, and we'll find out what Sgt Claus product is the best for you. If it's the actual Sgt Claus in uniform, or if you want a traditional Santa event, or whatever it is that you need, I'm willing to work with you to meet that need. So take care. I'm Lonnie Watson, and I hope you have a great day.